room. As mentioned, we always start off with libation so that whether we're in a digital space or a physical space, our great-great-grandsters are here with us. So what I'd like to do is just start with a brief bio before we go into the interview itself. I'm very honored to have you join us and just very excited about the initiatives coming out of Burkina Faso in general. So by way of bio, Oyaresafo, that is Dr. in Chi, Arikana Chihombori-Quao is a medical doctor and activist. She is a public speaker, educator, diplomat, founder of medical clinics, and an entrepreneur. She moved to the United States after living many years in Zimbabwe. She is the CEO and founder of Bell Family Medical Centers in the US and served as the African Union representative to the US from 2017 to 2019. She holds a bachelor's degree in general chemistry, a master's degree in organic chemistry, and a doctor of medicine degree. Chihombori was a family medicine specialist in Tennessee. She practiced medicine for 29 years in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. She is an outspoken person, ambassador about the implications of the Berlin Conference that took place, of course, in Berlin, Germany, 1884 to 1885. And she lectures on the outcome of the divisions of the continent that were made. And she also, as we see, is an advocate for the diaspora through her founding of the ADDI, African Diaspora Development Institute. So with no further ado, I would like to bring on our honorable, our blacknificent, our blacktastic, our blackerific, and our spectacular ambassador, Arikana Chihombori-Quao.
Thank you, Stan, for the introduction. Much appreciated. And I also want to take this moment to thank all of you for all the work that you're doing to continue to uplift our voices, to continue to remind everyone about our history, who we are, where we have been, and what we must do in order to take us where we need to be. I want to also thank the organizers of ADDI who are making everything that we do possible. With us today, we have our Vice President, Damian Cook, from Jacksonville, Tennessee, who has spent the past couple of years living in Zimbabwe. I have our director for chapters, Sister Sylvia Izozo, with her husband, Agrippa. I also have our executive director and VP for North America, Olainka Creighton Randall, Dr. Olainka Creighton Randall. I also have our own son of Burkina Faso, Anthony Taylor, who made the journey with us to Burkina Faso, plus many others who are not on that call, on this call today. CEO Springer, all the way in Barbados, our CFO Benson Kasue out of Texas. And so the team is working very hard to make sure that we continue to do whatever we can within our means to finish the unfinished business that was started by not only Thomas Sankara, but way before Thomas Sankara, Marcus Garvey. As most of you know, last year, a group of us, about 150, we took the journey to go to Burkina Faso. When we started, we were over 500. But slowly, one by one, people started getting calls from their family members, getting calls from their friends, reading websites of various countries, warning them not to go to Burkina Faso. They were being told it was a country that is war-torn. It was a country that was at war, guns everywhere, people were being shot everywhere. But I knew better. I knew that when I hear them tell me to go east, my real journey should go. It's always the opposite of what they tell me. When they make that gold rush to run to a country, any country that has a conflict in Africa, you can be rest assured that is where the wealth is. Like our heading for our next Zoom is, it says our El Dorado. If you are looking for the El Dorado in Africa, go to the conflict areas. The areas they claim are areas of conflict. Why are they there? If there wasn't anything exciting and wonderful in those countries, they wouldn't be there. And the reason we have those conflicts is because they are creating those conflicts so they can continue to exploit the continent while the government is busy fighting the created conflicts. Typical example is what's going on in the Congo today. So when they told us not to go to Burkina Faso, 150 brave ones of us, we ran to Burkina Faso. We had an amazing time in Burkina Faso. We were well received by the president and the entire government. They opened the entire country to us. President Traore said, "Children of Africa, welcome home." And home we came. We attended the cultural event, which was the first day that we arrived. And the president made sure that on that very day, soon after we had just arrived, he made sure we sat along where he could do high fives with us as he attended the program. It was an amazing welcome. And it took us off guard to just say, "Oh my God, he's right there in front of us, high-fiving us." And that's just the beginning of the trip. And the trip remained at that high level of performance and